Personal Training's workout day for Thursday, October 21st. Today's workout, we are going to start off with some hinge strength endurance. So what we are doing is 3 sets of 10 deadlift at 80% of our 8-rep max. We've been doing deadlifts within the metabolic conditioning portion of our workouts. Today, we are taking some time to really hone in on our positioning. We have plenty of reps to rehearse our movements. And again, we're looking for this endurance type response. So, for the deadlift movement, we are starting at the bottom on the floor with a barbell, and we are finishing in a standing position with the shoulder behind the barbell. So, key points of performance: hips are going to be above the knees, shoulders are going to be tight, back is going to be flat, shoulders engaged, and we are pressing through our feet to stand tall. We really want you to think about pushing the earth away from you to stand up versus lifting at the chest to stand tall. This will allow a more dynamic hip action, and we'll use our whole posterior chain of our legs to drive the movement. When we come back down for the next rep, we need to make sure that we are consistent in our positioning, right, to allow for optimal reps. So, we're going to reverse the movement, hips go back. As I approach the knee, then I'm going to lower my hips slightly so I can reach the ground with the barbell, versus trying to reach the ground by lowering my chest and my hips stay static where they are. Okay, so make sure we note the difference. We have about 90 seconds of rest between sets. You remember, you're keeping the same load across each set of 10, so we'll take some time to build to that, warm up, and rehearse our movement patterns. Then for part B, we're going to do 3 rounds of the following. In a 3-minute window, you're completing the following body of work and then performing as many reps as possible of a movement at the end. So you are creating the time you get for those max reps. So, we're going to start with 10 box jumps. We're going to jump to a box that allows us to land in a above parallel position. Right? So this would be a good box type for me. I'm landing in an above parallel position. I'm standing tall. I can step down or I can jump down. I'm not squatting to the box and then having to stand. So we're choosing a box height, again, that we're not squatting to. A couple other things with box jumps: we're using our hands to jump and splash our face, so allow us a little more momentum to jump on the box. And we are landing not by pressing down on the box, we are landing by absorbing our body weight on the box. Then we have a 15-calorie row for males, 12 for females. Okay, you're going to need to go fast. That being said, just because you do lots and lots of strokes does not mean that you're going to be efficient. Make sure you're powerful on each stroke so you're maximizing the number of calories you get per stroke. When we're going fast, just make sure that when you come into the rower, you are staying tall. You are coming over your knees first before the seat moves and comes in. Okay, this will prevent any early knee bend and then having to reach forward over your knees and sacrificing, okay, that tall torso position. This will also allow you to load the legs, right, by hinging at the hips. And then we're exploding back out, snapping the hips and knees open. Our last movement here, 20 total alternating goblet lunges. So we have a kettlebell in goblet position, essentially front rack. Okay? When we're in front rack position, this is designed to keep our torso upright, okay, and not designed to kind of cave in here. Okay? That being said, we don't have to be excessive and overly try to get our chest as tall as possible. Right? As we lunge forward, right, knee is going to be kind of over the ankle, at least around that area. My full foot is on the ground, so I took a big enough step where my heel didn't come off the ground. From there, I'm going to step back. As I step back, my goal is not to step and reach back with my chest. It's to stay over my feet and really drive through the leg. So we shouldn't see bit of a arch in the back as we step back for our lunges. Once you're done your goblet lunges, in the time remaining of that 3-minute window that you have, you're doing as many lateral burpees over the rower as possible. If you are biking today, depending on class size, you can do lateral burpees over your kettlebell. So, just to review, in this 3-minute window, if you finish your box jumps, row, and lunges in 2 minutes, you have 1 minute to do as many burpees on the rower as you can. So your goal is to maximize the time of burpees you get at the end here. You're recording the amount of burpees you get for each round, so you're going to separate it out. You have a 3-minute rest between rounds. That rest should allow you to keep the intensity high and should allow you to be consistent in your burpee number. Keep in mind that the rower is basically as high, if not slightly higher than the barbell. So if you're not confident in your jumping, okay, let's then lower the height of that jump, okay, but keep the burpee. Keep that in mind. Practice jumping over the rower, okay, to make sure that you are comfortable doing that. So that's the workout of the day for Thursday. Have a great workout and have a great Thursday.